First of all, apologies for the barking in the background. There's not a darn thing I can do about that. I was hoping they'd lose interest, but the neighbor dogs are doing what they do. So I'm down here at a pond property that is very close to where I live, pretty much at the bottom of the hill. And it is property that used to be in the family, but it no longer is, for a variety of reasons that I won't get into right now. But suffice it to say, it happened and I had no control or influence over it. So but what I did do recently was speak with the current property owner and obtain his permission to be down here. I wanted to come down here because at this creek bank repair class I did yesterday, we got several cuttings of a variety of wetland native shrubs, some red osier dogwood, some elderberry, some buttonbush, a few other things like that. And I asked his permission to come down here and plant them because I wanted to have somewhere appropriate that they could be planted and that I could come back and obtain cuttings from. Now, apparently the future of this property is in flux, and again, this is something I really have no control over. But I figured it was better to try and see what happens than to just not do it at all. So I came back here, kind of came to a far edge where I had to traverse very soft ground. So I feel like it's probably fairly unlikely any machinery could come back in this section, at least in long enough that these things have a chance to get established, and put those live stakes right into the bank, right next to the water, where they will stay wet year-round and be able to root. They are, of course, dormant right now, big stout sticks. I tried to get video of this process, but it's kind of hard to get that filmed and not drop one's phone in the water and all that stuff. But they're big, they're about an inch, inch and a half. Pounded them in about 50% into the ground, so several inches underground should be plenty to root. So I'm just going to keep check on them, every few weeks, see how they're doing. They should start to root and probably even leaf out a little bit this year, and this will give me another avenue of propagating these plants for use on other creek bank repair projects. I kind of have a backup plan if for some reason I lose access to this land. I do have a number of customers who have creek bank property, and I could take cuttings and start the process all over again, and it wouldn't be a real big deal. And since this is stuff that we can just kind of set it in place and pretty much just let it do its thing, it's a nice thing to be running in the background while I'm working on other projects. So I just wanted to update you guys about that. And spring's almost here, so get your seeds started if you haven't already. And if there's anything in the realm of property design, gardening, ecological restoration type work, reach out to me, strongrootsresources@gmail.com, and we'll talk to you guys next time.